Almost there. So, gotta get under all this stuff. Had to take the rucksack off. Crawling, then to the spot, and then I think I'm gonna get the fire going this time first. While the fire's going, then I can get the basher set up and everything. It's not too bad, very quiet in here, so had to crash through a bunch of things and just first find out if anyone's rough sleeping here first before I set up. Alright, so there we have it. It's now just gone exactly 8 o'clock in the evening. Arrived here about 15 or so minutes ago. Just wanted to get my wood prepared and a bit of the fire going. Cracked open a beer. Let's take a look. Hobgoblin 5.2 Ruby. It's pretty cool. What is that? Sweet caramel, fruity aromas, tease the taste buds. Brewed with smooth and rich chocolate and crystal malts in a blend of Fuggles and Styrian golden hops. Nice. I've never had Hobgoblin before. 5.2, 500ml. It's going pretty good so far. I'm about halfway. So, midweek Wildcamp session. I have to start later than usual at work tomorrow, so I decided to do a little local one. Yeah, I just want to get out during this cold weather. I'm under the BASHA tonight. It's a British Army surplus camp. So I've got the British Army Arctic sleeping bag. I've got the BASHA, and I've got a British Army bivvy to go around that. And then, yeah, have a quick camp. This one's actually more for me than for filming, so this video is going to be kind of short, hopefully. And I've got a stew tonight. I don't know what the stew is, whether it's lamb or beef. It's one of the two. It's a stew I made a couple weeks back, and I threw a little bit in the freezer for an opportunity or for a camping session like this. I don't know. I think it might be 3 or 1 degree Celsius with a feels like temperature of 0. There's a weather warning on tomorrow morning at 2 o'clock in the morning. From 2 o'clock we're going to have extreme fog, apparently for about 3 days. So I might get up in the morning, do a bit of footage of me walking around with allegedly lots of fog. We'll see how that goes. There's also the chance of rain. It said chance of precipitation goes up from less than 5% to 20% by I think 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning. So I could be breaking up camp early in the morning with a bit of dampness. Luckily my walk home is about 25 minutes or so, not hectic, and I don't have a heavy load with me today, so not too bad. Not going to catch coffee in the morning, just hot drink tonight, chill by the fire. That's one of the main reasons I want to come out. I haven't had a camp for about two weeks or so. I had a fire last camp. Yeah, I did. Just tired of, sitting with a meth stove all the time. You can see a few stars over there, I guess. If not, I'll put up the picture that I took a few seconds ago. So earlier there was very light cloud cover. Started getting a bit foggy. So I said, alright, the temperature's going to go up a bit. It's not going to be as cold as if it was a clear sky. But now the stars are starting to peek out, and I'm feeling quite chilly right now. It's now Wow, it's 10 and I just got the food down my throat, finished up my decaf coffee, so I'm not far off to go to bed. I think it's going to be a good night. Had an issue with setting up the BASHA. I tried to set it up in a lean-to position, and yeah, that didn't go very well because like the position of my just where some tree roots are and just some obstacles and all that kind of stuff, so it didn't work very well. Good morning. So it's 6:10. I didn't say anything last night when I was going to go to bed. I don't think I showed you the BASHA. I flipped up the one side here right now just so I can access in there and pack away my stuff. But I ended up doing the A-frame setup. So 10 pole on this side, and then the ridge line goes down to a peg. Obviously pegs on either side as well. Got a it's amazing, when I bought that Tarp, I bought that ages ago, but it fits perfectly underneath the BASHA when you have it in this configuration. And then I've got a ridge line going all the way up to the tree, so there's no 10 pole on the other side. I was hoping that that would cause the other side to be a bit higher, because that's where obviously I had the fire and everything, but it actually ended up being the lower side, which kind of sucked. Anyway, I did put one 10 peg out in the middle here, just to draw it out a bit, so when I put gear in there, I didn't bother 10 pegging the center of that part over there. Really good shelter, just I think it needs a lot of practice in putting up. So for example, when you do diamond shape, when you're putting up a tarp, let's say over your hammock, then I notice it sags, so it has that very powerful center stitching along the center when you've got it in a triangular shape, elongated. And I think for some reason that stitching just doesn't really work very well when you go for a diamond one corner to one corner on a ridge line. It kind of sags in the two sections next to that. It's definitely frosted on the outside of the wood. Let's see how I perform at work. It feels like I actually did have a good sleep. I was very, very conscious in my dreams, let's say.